We're locked down now, boss. You want me to stay and walk you out?
No, I'm all right. I just gotta turn the key. I'll see you tomorrow, Hulk.
Copy that. Good night, boss.
All right, buddy. Must be urgent you coming down here at closing time at all.
Well, some things just can't wait.
Well then, what'll it be? Club soda? Or the usual?
Club soda is the usual. I just celebrated a year.
Is that right? You look fat and rested, all things considered.
Well, you can't stop the clock, but you can slow it down.
Okay. So is this a social call? Or are you gonna start a fight with me?
Ain't easy living down one's reputation, is it?
Yeah, it is.
You know, Frankie, we spent a lot of time behind the stick together, you and me, in front of the two.
So you're here on a nostalgia tour.
I want to make amends to Kathy.
What?
Admit my mistakes. Man up.
Man up. Admit your mistakes. Like cheating on her with anything that moved? Losing every job you ever got, no matter how menial or mindless? Running up credit card bills on booze and clothes and porn? You put a fucking escort service on your wife's credit card. You disappear with no warning, vanish into thin air. We all thought you died, been killed. Not out of the question, considering your penchant for spoiling every relationship you even remotely had. And isn't it just like you to turn up out of the blue and expect to make amends and poof, everything? All the pain, the tears, the humiliation, the desperation, it just goes away, dissipates, like it never even happened. Do you have any idea how broken this woman was when we finally connected? Of course not. You never stick around long enough to see the damage. And you come to me and you want me to smooth it over, fix it up again, somebody else does the work, and you just hang back waiting to hear you're off the hook. It's all okay, Mikey. No problem. Anything else we can do for you, Mikey? Let me put it to you this way. Fuck off. Get the hell out of here. Leave us alone. Your stench is finally going away. We're starting to be able to breathe without your toxicity in our lungs. Go the fuck away.
You smug bastard.
Well, now, here's the Mikey we all know and love.
I'm sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I don't know what to do. I can't call her. I can't write her. I can't just show up. And I'm dying inside, Frankie. I'm fucking dying. I need your help.
Why me?
She loves you. She hates me.
No, forget it. You should ask maybe the Dalai Lama or the Pope. This is too dangerous for anyone has any doubts about the afterlife.
Frankie, I need your help.
No, especially not after the way you left.
You don't know what happened.
I don't? I practically lived it myself. I've heard all the stories. Blow by blow, drink by drink, one screw up after another. I know.
You know, Frankie, for a smart guy, you're pretty stupid.
I'm stupid.
Yep, because this could be good for the both of us.
Really? You're nuts. She will never forgive or forget. She is raw about you, pal, and she always will be. The debt, the lawyers, the disappearing. The dog. That fucking dog.
Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. But the dog is the key.
The key. She thinks you put a curse on that dog. You walked out, you left her chin deep in your crap. But the cruelest cut of all was that mean fucking dog turned on her as if all you did was her fault. Like salt in the wound.
And that's why I need to make amends.
That's why what? You're not making any sense, but I hear you, Mike. I do. Recovery's a beautiful thing. But there's no way I can help you. She lost everything. The house, the cars, not to mention her dignity. There's no way to make this make any sense, let alone make it right. Sorry, Pally. Wrong number.
You're not listening. It's about the dog. Duke.
She's more upset about that dog than anything.
Yeah. She loved that dog. We both did. Duke was a great dog.
Emphasis on was. There's nothing great about that dog now. Barking, biting, howling all night. She still believes it'll come around. She's tried everything. Animal trainers, psychologists, Prozac. It breaks her heart, and she blames you. She lays it all on you.
Yeah, well, little wonder.
What do you mean, little wonder?
Never mind. Forget it.
No, I won't forget it. You got something to say about that fucking dog, I want to hear
It
it.
was a bad idea. Never mind. Forget it. Forget I even mentioned the dog.
If you want me to strangle it out of you, I will. Now, what about the dog?
Okay. But on one condition.
What's that?
You promise to help me make amends to Kathy.
How can I promise to do that? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Talking about the secret. The secret of Duke.
Secret of Duke. Now you gotta tell me.
All right. Miguels. Kathy and I were at the end of whatever it was that we had together. I'm devastated. Drinking around the clock. I figured the only thing left for me to do was leave. Now, I didn't plan on disappearing, but I knew I had to leave. So that day, I decided today was the day. Now, mind you, I'm not clear on all the details, but what I do remember is I got up, poured some coffee, I took 3 Advil, I took Duke out for his morning walk. I figured our last walk. That's no biggie, but I'm nervous and I'm sad. I'm feeling guilty as hell. So we're going along, and I see the internationals open. I think, well, one shot can't hurt. So I tie Duke up to a pole, and I go in for one shot.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. 2 hours later, I come out, and there's no Duke. I freak. Where the hell's Duke? And what's Kathy going to say to me if I can't find him? What to do, what to do? I go to the police station. No new dogs are turned in. I go to the Humane Society. No dogs today. I'm stumped. I don't know what to do. But I know I can't go home and say, Kathy, I'm leaving you. I've ruined your life. And by the way, I lost your dog. See ya. I couldn't do that, could I?
I suppose not.
Right. So the only thing to do was to find a new dog.
Another dog.
And not just another dog, a new Duke. A Duke look-alike to replace the lost Duke, a new Duke.
Get the hell out of
Well,
here.
that's my friend. I've seen plenty of Dobermans that look a lot like Duke, or close enough. I was desperate. I was out of my mind. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yes, I went on the hunt to find a new Duke. First, I went to the dog run, but it's very, very problematic because the owners are right there. It's tough to steal a dog from an owner with the owner right there.
Unless the owner's getting drunk at a bar, ties up the dog, and forgets about it.
Funny. But then I go to the animal shelter and boom, there it is. A Duke lookalike that would have fooled me. Except for one thing. This was the meanest dog I ever encountered.
Tell me about it.
Man, it's no mystery why the owner of this animal gave up on it. That aside, Duke's double. Evil twin, maybe. This dog was so aggravated that the vet sedated him. So I leashed that sucker, I dragged him back to the house, I shoved him to the door, and I walked away. Felt lousy about it, but I walked away all the same.
What a dick.
I can't argue with you there.
Thank you. But you know what? There's an upside here. Yeah, a real upside.
There is?
Now that I know the truth, I can get rid of that dog. Finally.
No way.
Once Kathy learns that her precious Duke isn't hers, she's gonna want to get rid of it toot sweet. Then she can begin the process of either forgiving or forgetting you once and for all. I don't care which, frankly, as long as I rid myself of that worthless mutt.
Well, what are we going to do about Duke?
Well, after all, Mike, the dog really is yours.
Yeah, he really is mine.
You want him back.
Be the right thing to do.
Say no more. He's yours. Done deal.
And Kathy?
The truth will set you free, my friend.
But she might want to keep that dog rather than give it back to me.
Well, you got a point there. I hate that goddamn thing, but she still acts like she loves it, and if she does, I'm stuck with it.
She is a dog lover, no question about it.
Wait, I got it. I'm gonna tell her a version of the truth.
What version's that?
I'm gonna tell her that I took Duke out for a walk and I had to step into the store for just a minute, so I tied Duke up, and when I came back out, he was gone. Couldn't find him anywhere.
She'll buy that?
She has to. Sure, we'll put up posters and offer rewards, but sooner or later she'll get over it. We'll buy a puppy. Nothing helps getting over a lost pet better than a new one. It has to work. That dog is ruining my life.
All right. Well, sounds like you got the plan. And I'll just go to Kathy and apologize. I won't bring up the Duke incident. I won't even mention it.
Now you got it. Besides, all's well that ends well.
Indeed. Recovery is a beautiful thing. I would have never found the courage to come to see you, let alone ask you for help. Kind of a miracle.
You're never a bad guy, Mikey. Just kind of let things get away from you. Stay the course, my friend.
Hey, thanks, man. What time's the bodega close?
Open 24/7. Why?
Well, I gotta go get some food. Food for my new dog, Duke.
Mike, you are my new best friend. Ah. Excuse me just a minute. Gotta pee like a racehorse.
He's the Duke of Dogs, he's the Prince of Pups, he's the Mullah of Mutts, he's the King of the Canine. Early in the morning in the driving rain, I heard a puppy yelp and he was wrecked with pain. I brought him inside, he was soaking wet. I'd wondered when the last time he had had. He's the Duke of Dogs, he's the Prince of Pups, he's the Mullah of Mutts, he's the King of the Canine. He's the Duke of Dogs, he's the Prince of Pups, he's the Mullah of Mutts,